Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. Also, don't mind my hair. I've been like chilling, doing reading and stuff, not really doing much today. But I'm cooking tea today because, what was it, the week before I went away, went down my nan and granddad's, I was gonna do tea. But we didn't have the ingredients for me to make tea, some of the meal that I was making. So I was like, I'll just make it when I get back. And I've been back for what, like a week and haven't made it? Or has it just been just over a week? So I have no clue. But I haven't made it, but I've decided to make it now. I've kind of prepped everything. I've prepped, because I'm making my salt and pepper chicken. I say it's called salt and pepper chicken, even though it's got like soy sauce and stuff in it as well. But I've prepped the chicken part that just needs to be cooked. I prepped all like the herbs and the seasonings and stuff. When I say herbs, it's literally, there's no herbs in it. I've prepped the seasonings for everything else. I've prepped the peppers and onions ready to be like fried and stuff. And then instead of doing chips, since we've been having chips a lot recently, I'm going to do some pasta with it. But I just need to measure out the pasta and then that is done. And can be cooking while I'm cooking the chicken and frying the peppers and the onion and stuff. But yeah, I'm just waiting for everyone to get home. Well, for my sister to get home and then for my dad to ring to say he's on his way home. Because once they are here, or at least I get the phone call from my dad saying he's nearly home, or on his way home, I can then start cooking and get it done, and either get it cooked and almost on the table by the time they come in through the door, or just be cooking the last little bit of it and have it on the table. And so I keep looking out the window because I hear loads of cars going past and I'm just seeing if it's my sister. But yeah, so just waiting on her to get home. Normally she's home by now, so I'm kind of confused. And as far as I know of, she hasn't said that she's not having tea. So yeah. And that was her saying she's not having tea. Great. Oh wow. I have done some extra of it. I've made enough for like 4 people because I used 4 bits of chicken. Because sometimes 2 bits of chicken isn't enough. So I can just make her an extra portion. And I can just make an extra portion also of like the chicken also. Well, I guess I could do the pasta as well. And then throw it all together and put it into the fridge and have it be, I would say for my sister's lunch, but I don't know if they've got a microwave, if she's got a microwave or not at work. So yeah, so either do that or she can have it like a different day or something, or if not, I'll just have it and then I can just remake this meal someone else at a later date. But yeah, so all I need to do is just wait for my dad to get home then, or ring me to say he's on his way home, to then start the cooking. And why is my ringer on actually? My phone's on. Oh, it could be actually because I was sorting out my thing. My phone case keeps like, well, the photos in my phone case keep moving, so I have to keep taking my phone out to like rearrange them. But you know what, at the moment they can just stay like this, so that could be why my ringer keeps getting switched on, because I normally have my phone on silent because I've just gotten used to it from being at like school and college and stuff, that I've kind of just been like, I prefer it when it's on silent, even though that's not the best for when I'm gonna be having like a phone call or something. I probably should have my volume on, but yeah. But I just need to wait for that. I've decided the clothing video that I need to film, I'm gonna wait this week and try and film it next week, since I've managed to get halfway through, well, over halfway through now, this book video for June. I'm also trying to catch up on like the 100 pages that I said I'd read. I'm currently like today and tomorrow behind, I think, the 100 pages. So I'm literally just like 200 pages or so. Might be slightly less pages behind. So I'm trying to do that this week, and if I can do that, get up to date and caught up with that, then that means I'm literally got 2 books left, I think, in the thing. I'll be like 3 books down, 2 books to go to read, and then possibly next week I can then finish the last 2 books I need to do, so I might be able to finish the reading video by next week if I can literally get up to date with reading these 100 pages each day. So I've decided not to film just yet that video and wait until next week to film it, because I think it literally gets uploaded the last day of this month, on the 30th. So 30 days in all April. Yeah, it literally gets uploaded the last day of the month. So I've got a while until I need to make sure it's uploaded and stuff. So I might try and wait as long as possible to film that and get this reading done as much as possible and go from there. Also, my room is literally taking a toll of me trying to do all this reading and stuff. My room now is not looking the best, so I'm also trying to read as much as I can and as fast as I can to then be able to be like, okay, I need to sort out my room and get that sorted and done. So yeah, fun. But at the moment I've just been watching Criminal Minds. I'm now on like season 5 of Criminal Minds. So after I finish, I don't know, I think it's the next season. After season 6, I can then go to their like little spin-off show, which I want to say is like Suspect Behaviours or something. Watch the 1 season of that and then go back to Criminal Minds and stuff. But yeah, also on Star Wars Rebels, on to season 4 now, I think. We're 1 episode in or so, 1 or 2 episodes in to the 4th season of that. So me being, I want it to be at least 2. Well, on season 3. No, watch season 3, did I say finish? Yeah, I think I said finish season 3 by this time that the 2nd season of Andor comes out, which is next weekend. No, next Wednesday. Well, next Wednesday for me, Wednesday for you guys, because this goes off on Sunday. So yeah, so I think possibly we'll be able to watch and finish watching Star Wars Rebels, because I've been literally just sat downstairs with my dad watching that every night. Apart from the night I filmed like my evening routine, and the night we watched Doctor Who, but I think after Doctor Who we watched the Star Wars Rebels anyway, after Doctor Who was done. But yeah, so done that, and going from there. But yeah, I think we might possibly be able to finish watching the Star Wars Rebels possibly this week, since I think there's only something like 16 or so, I want to say, or around then anyway, amount of episodes into season 4. So we should be able to finish that this week. And then the next thing we watch is Rogue One, which is a movie, I want to say. I don't think the next thing we have to watch, which is a series, is until Mandalorian, which is somewhere in the chronological order. So I want to say we've got a few movies in between. So I'm thinking we could get somewhat far into the thing. Let me quickly get my sheet. Yeah, on this sheet, don't mind like the bad printing ink. I've also meant to have crossed that off, but oh well, I'll cross and or off once we finish the second season of it. Now I might as well. But yeah, we're currently on Star Wars Rebels. We've got Rogue One, and then we've got the 3 old films from like 1 from the 70s and then 2 from the 80s. We've got them to watch. And then it goes into Mandalorian, which, so yes, we've got 4 films to watch. Rogue One, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. And then it goes into Mandalorian, which is the series, then the Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and then between Ahsoka and that one, which I don't know if the Resistance is a movie or it's a series, I'm not sure. We've got the Skeleton Crew, which didn't come out when I printed off this list, so I kind of had to add it in, and then everything afterwards and stuff, like the Resistance, the Force Awakens, the Last Jedi, and the Rise of Skywalker. But yeah, so we are slowly getting there. I do want to say we're kind of halfway through, but I'm not actually sure how many things are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With 13-ish out of 25. I'm not going to try and work out the maths. I want to say we're around halfway anyway. But yeah. So, change of plans for tea. Let me turn on my light. On the light. So yeah, change of plans for tea. Since my sister's not having tea. Obviously I need to cook the chicken since it's the chicken breast I'm using. So I'm just going to cook the chicken to get that done, and then I'm just going to let it cool and sit in the fridge till tomorrow. So I'm going to make this dinner tomorrow, but luckily everything is prepped. So tomorrow it'll just be simply wait for everyone to get home and then reheat the chicken, cook the pasta, make sure that's on the hob properly. Cook the pasta, cook all like the salady bits, well literally just onion and peppers, so it makes tomorrow's dinner a bit simpler, because my dad said he'll just pick up a fish and chips tonight also on the way home. So we're gonna have we're gonna have a kebab, so I think we're both gonna have a kebab. I don't know if we're gonna like share a mixed kebab also, because when they do mixed kebab there is a lot of meat involved, so I don't know if we're just gonna share one or what. But yeah, so gonna do that. But I'm just gonna chill up here, cook this chicken and make sure this is good and done. And go from there, and then also possibly do a bit more reading. I was going to listen to some more of How I Sexted My Boss, since that's what I've been like listening to when I get up in the morning at times, and just like getting ready for the day, just to try and get up to date a bit more. But what I'm thinking is I might actually just watch some YouTube, since I'm slightly behind on that as well. So do that, watch some YouTube, read while cooking this chicken and getting this done. So yeah, gonna do that, since I don't really want to continue watching Criminal Minds while trying to cook some chicken and not being able to see the TV. So it's a thing of watch whatever I can watch off my iPad or my phone, which means it's either a podcast or YouTube. So yeah, that is what is going to happen. So fun. So it is now Wednesday. I've literally just been sat downstairs all day doing reading and just chilling. Well, to be honest, I didn't start reading until like after 12, but I've just been chilling. I ended up getting up earlier. I think I come downstairs like 6 minutes to 10, and yesterday I made an overnight Weetabix thing, which was meant to be like a cookies and cream one, but we didn't have any Oreos, so I didn't do like the cookie part of it. And I also don't like bananas, so I took out the banana layer. And we don't have any protein powder, so I used like a Slim Fast kind of thing, which technically was a banana Slim Fast. So yeah, since I can like drink a banana shake or something, I just can't eat a banana because I don't like the texture. But yeah, so I had that. Well, I had like half of it for breakfast, since I'm not normally hungry in the morning, but I wanted to have it in the morning. So I ate like half of it for breakfast, and then I ate the other half for lunch with like a packet of crisp. But obviously not at the same time. I had the packet of crisp afterwards, just to like have something for lunch. And then obviously I'm doing tea tonight. My dad doesn't know if he's going to be home for tea, so I do need to put his part of the tea aside, and he can either have it later on when he gets back, or he can just like take them in to work tomorrow or whatever. So yeah, so I'm gonna wait till my sister gets home to do tea, since I cooked the chicken yesterday, so that just needs to be reheated. I just need to fry up some, well, the peppers and the onions and stuff, and then cook the pasta, so I might as well just wait until my sister gets home to do that stuff, and go from there. So yeah, do that, and yeah, do that. I'm also, with my reading 100 pages, I think I've got to Monday now, and I'm almost done Tuesday's lot of reading 100 pages. I just have like 35 more pages to read, and then I've finished Tuesday's lot of 100 pages. So then I'm just on today's. So yeah, I'm slowly getting there. And also update on, like, I think I've said the video or explained the video by now, but I've got to read like 8 books, and I'm on book 6, but I'm about to start book 6. So yeah, so I am getting there, especially since I want to somewhat get this book, get this book read, I mean get this video filmed and done by the time I go away. If I can get it done, this is my plan though, if I can get it done before going away with like my mum and her friends on their holiday, that would be great. It would be even better if I can get it done before I go down to my nan and granddad's. I think I'll go down there on the 4th. So yeah, if I can get it done before then that'll be great. But I've got like 3 books to read. The one I'm about to start is like just under 300 pages. The next one, I want to say it's around 300, 400 possibly pages. I'm not actually quite sure how many pages that book has. And then the last book, I have no clue how many pages it has, but it has a lot because it's a thick book, so that one's going to be fun because I feel like I can possibly breeze through the next 2 books and get them somewhat finished and read this week if I stick to the 100 pages a day. I feel like I'm going to get the next 2 books somewhat read or at least finished by Monday if I stick to the 100 pages. And then I have like 2 or so weeks, near enough, or just under 2 weeks I guess, to read the next book, the last book. So yeah, that's fun. But I'm also just sat downstairs watching some YouTube because the last couple of days I've just been watching Criminal Minds, and where I've gotten up to, I think I'm on episode 9 now of Criminal Minds of season 5. But I thought, you know what, I'll have a break from that and watch some YouTube so I can get up to date with like my subscription list and do that. I'm still behind on loads of like podcast episodes and stuff, but I'm like, if I can at least just get up to date with like my subscription list, then that'll be great. But yeah, do that. I'm doing that today, and I think I've only got like a couple of videos left to watch anyway, so it's not that bad. And then yeah, but I also think I might take a break. Well, we're going to take a break from watching Star Wars today. Well, tonight, since we don't know, my dad doesn't know when he's going to get home. So yeah, that's going to be on a break. So that also means I have more time to read today. So I might actually be able to catch up with the 100 pages and get up to date with that. But yeah, but on Star Wars, we are season 4, episode 7 we're about to start. So we've got 10 more episodes of Star Wars Rebels, and then we're on to Rogue One. So I'm thinking with everything, we might be able to finish Star Wars Rebels within this week and possibly watch a movie, possibly watch Rogue One, which is a movie. So I'm thinking we might be able to do that this week, and get that up to date. And then obviously Wednesday is going to be Andor coming out, so when that comes out, I don't know if it's going to be like one episode that comes out and then you've got to wait like each week till another episode comes out, kind of thing, or it's just going to be most of it comes out, I'm not sure. So it'll be a thing of to see what that does, to then see if we watch it straight away, especially if it is like a watch one episode at a time each week, then it might be a thing of we wait a couple of weeks or so, watch a few of like the movies that need to be watched, and then get back to watching Andor and watch like a couple of movies that need to be watched and stuff. Well, watch the episodes that need to be watched to load them up to like just watch them straight after each other. So I don't know what my dad's gonna want to do, because I know he wants to watch it, and he's like, he doesn't want to wait till we finish the series to then go back to watch the second season of Andor. So he was like, we might as well just watch it when it comes out. So I don't know how it's gonna come out, and I also don't know how he's gonna want to watch it, depending on how it comes out. So that'll be a thing of figuring it out when it comes out. But yeah, gonna watch some more YouTube. Hopefully I can get my subscription list, my watch later list watched, since I think I only have like a few videos of my subscription list on there, and then I've got like 2 non-subscription videos on my watch later list. I think there's about like 9 or just under, it might be just under 9 now, videos left on my subscription list, on my watch later list. I mean, when I last looked a couple minutes ago. So yeah, so gonna try and do that today and get that done, and then tomorrow I can then either, depending on how I feel, watch Criminal Minds or anything else on Disney Plus, because I've been kind of swapping between Disney Plus and YouTube at the moment. I don't know why I'm not going on to Netflix or anything, because I still have the rest of Drive to Survive to watch. I had this massive plan before the season started to binge Drive to Survive, and I think I watched like 1 or 2 episodes and then stopped of the new season of Drive to Survive. So I still got that to finish, but I've just not really been gravitating towards Netflix and watching anything on Netflix at the moment. It's been more focused on Disney Plus. But yeah, so going to just chill, since I've got probably just under an hour now till my sister gets back, since it's literally just gone 4 o'clock. So yeah, she's normally home around like 20 past, 5:30 or so. So yeah. So, and I'm going to be able to read like the 35 or so pages in that time. Well, I'm hoping I can anyway. But yeah, so I'm hoping I can get up to date with the amount of pages that I need to read today. And that if I am like a few pages away, I might just like stay up tonight, and then go to sleep once I finish my 100 pages of today, Wednesday's 100 pages. I'm saying it as in the day because I'm all over the place. I think I'm meant to be getting to page 135 today. So I'm thinking, which is actually over halfway this book, which is great. But yeah, so I'm thinking I might. It's literally, let me try and get to the start of this book. I have to read that chunk of pages today, which I might literally just stay up tonight until I finish. And then obviously I'm up to date, and then tomorrow I can like do the washing, read my 100 pages that I need to read, and do whatever I need to do. I also still need to sort out the Easter presents. I think that's going to be a thing of Monday evening or so. We sort them out. Well, I guess Friday and stuff I could always give. I say give Dad his. Me and my sister kind of went half on it. So I don't know if my sister's going to want to be there when Dad gets his. But my sister's literally going around to friends from like when she finishes work Friday till Thursday, when she's got Friday off, I think. So from Thursday evening, she's this is next week, in fact. No, it's this week. When's Easter? This week. This weekend, I think, actually. I'm talking as if it's like next weekend. I think it's this weekend. Yeah, it's this weekend. But yeah, so tomorrow evening she's going from work. She's going around friends, I think, until Monday evening. She's got Monday off as well. So I think it's going to be on Monday she gets her Easter stuff. I guess for the rest of the week, like the other few days, she's already given me my Easter stuff. But I'm more of the person where I'm like, I kind of want to give it and receive it on the day. Or if not on the day, give it to me in like a bag or wrapped or something, so then I can open it on the day. Whereas she just handed me the stuff, so it's been put with like the rest of the Easter stuff, and I've not really looked at the stuff. But yeah, but I need to sort her stuff out, since I was gonna get a bag for it, an Easter bag, because my mum gave me an Easter bag for my Easter present last year, and I still have the bag somewhere. I tried looking to see if it was with like the Christmas bags, because they're like, I guess they're kind of like a fabric-y kind of bag. They're not with the Christmas bags under the stairs, so I'm either gonna have to like hunt for it with all the gift bags under the stairs, or they're still upstairs in my room. So I'm gonna try my room tonight and go through that, and then yeah, go from there, because I think I've got quite a few, since I think the babies had one, I had one, and yeah, to do that. And then if there is like multiple, then I can give my sister one, and then we can put my dad stuff in another one, so then that's together and looks nice and stuff. But yeah, so I need to do that. I also need to sort out the dishwasher. I forgot about that. I haven't emptied the dishwasher, but hopefully there isn't a lot of stuff in it, since we had takeaway last night. So I'm hoping there isn't a lot of stuff in it, and then as I'm doing the cooking, I can literally just unload it and put the stuff away, I think. Well, here's hoping it anyway. But yeah, so I'm gonna get on with reading. My hair looks a mess, but all I've been doing is literally chilling here, watching YouTube, and watching random stuff on YouTube this morning. The soundbar's just turned off on me because I've been doing loads of filming on repeat. But yeah, so I've just been chilling here. I also have Jax right next to me, and he's just chilling next to me in his little Be Kind dungarees, and that with Winnie the Pooh on. But yeah, I think it was literally the past couple of days I've had like one of the babies chilling next to me. I had Ophelia yesterday. Today I have Jax. So I feel like Holly or Aria should come down tomorrow, and then Friday it should be the other one. But yeah, just been doing that and going from there. But yeah, I need to start reading, but I kind of like still thinking about the book I just finished and how much I love it. But I'm like, I don't want to start this other book, and I'm kind of like talking to distract myself from actually having to start. But I need to start. I also need to go up and turn the soundbar on, because I'm not turning the TV off just to turn the TV back on, just to turn on the soundbar. I will get up and turn it on, because it's the easiest thing to do, especially since I don't want to have to like go through and put YouTube back on, to then go through all the YouTube option to then put on my watch later list. That's more work than it is to get up and just turn on the soundbar. But yeah, so going to chill for a bit and go from there. but I think my plan of doing the clothing video like next week or a later on date, it's kind of been a good idea at the moment, since I've literally managed to breeze through some of these books. Also, I don't think I said yesterday, there was one, I don't know if you heard it anyway yesterday in the last clip, but there is work going on in one of the houses. They're getting like, they had their like conservatory removed, and they're getting just an extension of their house, I think, put there instead. So yeah, they were taking down the conservatory at the start of the week. No, yes, last week they were taking down the conservatory, I think, and they've started building this weekend, the weekend. So yeah, if you can hear any drilling or anything, it is from that. But yeah, so going to do some do some more reading and go from there. So it is Friday. I'm just not long gotten out of bed anyway, and it is currently 11:30, so I need to start actually getting ready. But today I've got a bit to do because I've got like 300 pages to read today, since yesterday I kind of had a lazy day, like done the washing and then only read like a few pages. I want to say it was like 20ish or just under 20 pages yesterday, so I got just under 300 pages to read today, to be up to, if I want to get up to track with reading 100 pages each day and that. So yeah, since the book I'm reading has around 300 pages, the next book is around 300 pages, and then the last book I need to read is around 600 pages. So yeah, that's fun, but it's just over 600 pages. So yeah, so that is fun. But yeah, so I need to get changed today, do a lot of reading, and then my room also somewhat needs like tidying and sorting out. But I'm thinking, if I just leave everything that I need to do, apart from like putting my washing away and just making sure my room looks somewhat tidy, and that, then that is fine. I'll leave it until I have finished my reading 100 pages for each day and like finished my like book video that I'm doing. I feel like that might be easier, so I might do that. But also with this book video, if I'm reading 100 pages each day, I think it's Monday the 28th, I think it is. It's either the 28th or Tuesday the 29th, I think. One of them days, either that Monday or that Tuesday, I am then going to be finished this video and doing all the reading, if I can get these 100 pages all up to date and read each day. So yeah, so it's still going to take me like over like a week or so to finish this, or 2 weeks or so to finish this. So yeah, fun. But I'm going to try and do that, and go from there. But yeah, this weekend I've literally got my washing to put away, a lot of reading to do, because I'm supposed to, with reading like 100 pages each day, I'm supposed to be finishing the book I'm on, and I'm not even at like 100 pages into this book, so I'm meant to have finished the book I'm on today and then start the second to last book But yeah, so let's see if I can actually do that. But do that this weekend, see if I can actually get up to date this weekend. Put my washing away. The Grand Prix is this weekend. We've got a Grand Prix, I think it's Jeddah. Is it Saudi Arabia? Yeah, Saudi Arabia with Jeddah. So we've got that. We got Doctor Who on Saturday night. And yeah. Also, we're near the end of Star Wars Rebels. I feel like if we watch it tonight, we'll get it done because it's only like 4 episodes we've got to watch. So I feel like if we watch that tonight, that'll be done out of the way, and then tomorrow night we'll watch Doctor Who. And then I think that's around like 7 that starts. Which we could possibly watch a movie afterwards, but it'd make more sense just to watch whatever afterwards, and then watch a movie on Sunday. If we continue with the Star Wars thing, and then yes, Sunday, Monday, possibly Tuesday. The 3 days a week. If we watch something Star Wars related, then we can watch at least like 3 movies in the Star Wars. And then by Wednesday, Andor comes out, so then it'll be figuring out how we're gonna watch that and go from there. But yeah, do that. But yeah, so I need to read, put my washing away, which won't take me that long anyway. I also need to finish writing out some packing lists, since that needs to be done by not next weekend but the weekend after. So I need to do that. Well, to be honest, I just need to finish doing one, because I only done the one, which is the packing list for my nan and granddad's for the 2 weeks. I've got one more outfit to do, and then that is this packing list done, and then it'll be the holiday one where it's only like 4 days I've got to sort out some clothes for and do that. I also need to sort out and figure out if I want to take my curler down, or I just try and do like curl my hair with the sock method. But if I do that, then I kind of have to like keep wetting my hair. So I need to figure out if I just want to pack my curlers and pack some heat protectant spray, or I just pack my like pair of socks, my knee length high socks, and just curl my hair that method. If I want my hair curly, I need to figure that out. But yeah, the rest of it is just do as much as I can kind of thing and get that all packed and go from there. But yeah, I need to figure out and finish that, so I might try and do that this weekend as well. So I've got a few things to do. I am thinking, do I just write like a mini to-do list for the weekend, and then once I'm where I'm at, I can then just mark stuff off. But I don't know, because most of it's just reading anyway. So yeah, I also have a few episodes of Interior Design Masters since that has come back, a new season of that, so I'm going to watch that because that is on the planner. I think I've got like 2 episodes at the moment, well, since I last looked anyway, so I might watch that and then go back to listening to some podcast episodes, which I done yesterday after I finished watching like all the subscription videos on YouTube that I had to watch. So I'll go back to listening and watching some podcast episodes while reading my book after watching Interior Design Masters, I think. But yeah, I don't know if I want to chill upstairs today or chill downstairs, since obviously it is Easter. I was gonna say it's Easter Friday. No, it's called Good Friday. It's Good Friday, so happy Easter. or happy Good Friday. And that if you're watching this when this comes out, because this comes out Easter Sunday, happy Easter Sunday. But yeah, so I think all my Easter stuff, if I show you guys, it'll be in the next vlog, because my sister's around her friends till Monday night, so we're just like swapping Easter stuff then. But yeah, although I could literally just take the stuff from my mum. But I've just put all the Easter stuff that we have in the house that I know of downstairs on like our little side, well, chest of drawers thing, in the dining room for now, and then when my sister comes back, we'll get it out and sort it out, and hand it all out. But yeah, so going to do that. But yeah, I don't know whether I want to just chill upstairs on my bed, read, and that'd be comfy, and watch obviously TV. I can watch TV in my room, or just chill downstairs. I don't know, because if I'm downstairs then I'm closer to the kitchen for when I need like a top up of my drink and I don't have to keep walking up and down the stairs, and then I'm also closer to the kitchen if I want a snack. I have no clue. I don't know, I might chill downstairs for a bit and then the weekend just sit in my room, but I also don't know if my dad wants to go out any day at the weekend, because I know he did want to start going out for weekends, so I don't know if we're going to be doing that or not, but I actually do need to get ready for the day and pick out an outfit and get changed, so gonna do that, then go downstairs, figure out what to have for lunch, get a drink and start reading, I think, and go from there. I think at the moment I might just take my one book downstairs, and then if I finish that today, then come up and get my other book. I think the dishwasher is done, because I just had a beep. So my dad must have forgot to put that on last night. But yeah, I might do that. Just take the one book downstairs, since obviously I'm not even like 100 pages into it. And then if I do finish that before we end up starting watching like Star Wars Rebels or something, then come up and get my other book. But if not, then I won't, and I'll just leave it until tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully I can catch up with the 300 pages. So yeah, fun. So it is Saturday. Yesterday, since I last spoke to you guys, I literally went downstairs, watched 2 episodes of Interior Design Masters that I had on the planner. Also, don't mind my hair, I've literally put it in a ponytail and then just wrapped it around because I've been doing some reading and it was bugging me. I probably should put another headband on to put it into a bun, or just remove the hairband that is for the ponytail and then do a bun. But I'm just being lazy. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, yesterday watched 2 episodes of Interior Design Masters, had lunch, then I went to B&Q with my dad because we needed to get some tile adhesive or something like that he needed, so got that. We also got something else because he's like doing something to the bathroom, so done that. Then we went to Lidl, I think it's Lidl, that's near our B&Q, to get something for tea. We just ended up getting like a can of soup each and then some baguettes and stuff. But yeah, we done that and then came home. I I think I had like 2 or 3 subscription videos to watch, so I watched them and then went on to watching podcasts. Well, just chilling. I think in total yesterday I read like 30 pages or so, I want to say, so didn't get caught up. So today I have like 400 pages to read. I've already read one of the, well, just under 400 pages anyway, and like since it is Saturday and I need to catch up from Wednesday, I've now read Wednesday's lot of 100 pages, so yeah, I'm just under 300 pages now to read, so I'm gonna try and do that today. And go from there, especially since yesterday I was meant to start on my second to last book and I've not even finished my third to last. So yeah, so I need to finish the book I'm on and then get to like just under 200 pages of my second to last book, and then I'll be like up to date. So yeah, so I need to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do that today. Also, I've got like a spot or something on my lip and it's like really annoying me, so yeah, also don't mind that. But yeah, didn't really do much yesterday. But what we did do though is me and my dad finished Star Wars Rebels, so that is now done. We've got Rogue One to watch. We could have watched that last night, but it was like, by the time we had finished the movie it would have been like 11:15, I want to say my dad said, and I was just not feeling like doing that, so we left it. So obviously we've got Star Wars tonight, but I'm feeling after Star Wars we might be able to watch a movie or something. I'm not sure, but yeah. But did I say Star Wars? We got Doctor Who tonight. My brain is not functioning. But yeah, so do that and go from there, I think. But yeah, so I've got that to do. I've also changed my phone case because for the past couple of days I've been noticing that this part is like broken, or like it makes a clicking noise, because this part of the case is coming off of like this part, and then yesterday I saw that. So yeah, I was like, also don't mind like the grease from my hand of like me putting like some hand cream on, like dirtying the case. But yeah, I was like, I need a new case. Also this one has like gone discoloured from me having it for a while, so I just need to buy a new clear case. So I put the stickers back into their tub, and put just a random phone case I had on my phone for now. This one is going in the bin. That just landed the other side of my room, not in the bin. But yeah, until I like just buy a new phone case, clear phone case, which I probably won't do for a while because I'm like, it's not a necessity at the moment. I won't be using the stickers. But yeah, so going to just chill today and do a lot of reading. It's currently 2:15. I got out of bed around like, I want to say 12ish. I don't know, it might have been just before 12, I'm not sure. But yeah, I kind of decided to I say a lay-in, I just laid in bed on my phone scrolling on TikTok. But yeah, I decided to do that this morning, so now I'm up. I'm gonna try and watch as many podcast episodes as I can, since I'm like a month behind on all of them, so I'm gonna try and do that while I'm doing that and doing some reading and just going from there, since I bought a SodaStream bottle up of Pepsi and now that's finished. I've just got a pint of Pepsi to drink, so I'm gonna drink that. I bought my lunch up, had that. I had some cheese and cucumber with a bit of mayo baguette. And then I also bought up a cereal bar to just snack on. I've also bought up my remaining few oat like biscuits to snack on. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, listen to some podcasts, read, and see how far I can get, since this is a sneak peek. This is how much I have left to read of this book. Plus, where are we? Saturday. 185 pages of the next one. So yeah, that's where I need to get up to. But yeah, so that's gonna be fun. So I need to try and get up to date. If I can go over, then that'll be great, but I don't think I'm gonna go over today. I need to at least just get up to a date today, and then tomorrow I could probably try and attempt to go over the 100 pages, since obviously my last book is 600 pages and I feel like I kind of want to finish that before the end of, well, I am finishing it before the end of the month anyway, but I want to finish it before like the last few days of this month. And that, so yeah, that might take me a while, so I want to try and get ahead of this if I can, and yeah, go from there. So fun. So I need to do that, and so I should probably get back to doing some reading. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to doing some reading and listening to some podcasts. So it is Sunday now. It is also like 20 to 4 and I've not long gotten out of bed. I kind of ended up having just laying in bed scrolling on TikTok kind of morning / afternoon. So I also haven't eaten today yet, but I'm feeling like there's no point of eating yet until I just wait for dinner. So it's going to be probably one of them days where I just have one meal today, and I haven't had one of them in so long. It's been since like, I want to say since secondary school, like of a weekend where I'll just stay in bed till like 2 o'clock or so, and then it's the point of, well, there's no point of going down to have lunch if tea's going to be in like a few hours. So yeah, but yeah, so it's probably going to be one of them days now. But yeah, so didn't really do much this morning. I'm also about to watch some Criminal Minds, because I've still got some more reading to do. Yesterday with my reading, I managed to read probably about like 200 out of the 400 pages I had to read. Wait, was it 400 pages I had to read yesterday? I can't remember now. But yeah, I got somewhat close. So I've got from, when was it, Friday to read? No, yeah, Friday. the last part of Friday, I've got like, I want to say like just under 50 pages of Friday to read. For Friday, like 100 pages, and then obviously I've got tomorrow's 100 page, or yesterday's 100 pages, and today's 100 pages to read. So I'm gonna try and do that between, well, just tonight anyway, since there isn't really anything that we need to majorly watch tonight. The Grand Prix is at 6, but depending on when we have tea, I can just come upstairs and watch that in my room. So I might spend the evening in my room tonight just doing some reading, since my dad has got the plan of we're not going to watch any more Star Wars until until Andor comes out, which is Wednesday, because we finished Star Wars Rebels, what was it, Friday we finished that, and then obviously yesterday we watched Doctor Who. But anyway, go back to Star Wars. Yeah, so then after the Rebels it was Rogue One, which has Andor in it, I think, well, part of Andor, some storyline of Andor in it. But since season 2 of Andor's coming out, my dad was like, we might as well wait until all of season 2 of Andor's out and we've watched season 2 to then watch Rogue One. So we're kind of putting a stop to watching Star Wars at the moment. We've only got to wait until like Wednesday anyway, so it's not that bad. For the first few episodes to come out, since I think my dad said it was something with like 3 episodes come out each week, and there's 12 episodes, so we could possibly watch 6 episodes before I go away, and then obviously when I come back, I'm away for like 2 weeks down my nan and granddad's, so when I come back we can then watch the remaining last 6 and then go back into watching the movies. So it's a thing of between now and Wednesday of being watch whatever. So my dad's like, you can always just watch Criminal Minds of an evening or whatever, or I might see if he wants to watch this Netflix thing that came out last month. I think it's called The Residence or something like along that line, which is a detective-y program show which only has 8 episodes, I think. So I might see if he wants to start that, since we could possibly like start that like tomorrow or something. Yeah, start it like Monday, watch it Tuesday, and then Wednesday watch Andor, and then yeah, just Thursday get back to watching the Netflix show and go from there until that is finished, and do something like that, since I thought my dad might want to watch it with me, since we watch Only Murders in the Building together. So I thought, see if dad wants to watch that Netflix show with me and go from there. But yeah, so I might see if I want to do that. But tonight I'm thinking try and catch up on my reading tonight and go from there, and also see how much of Criminal Minds I can watch, since I'm on season 5 episode 10. I've got till the end of season 6. I keep repeating this, I think, in vlogs, but I've got till the end of season 6 until I've got a spin-off show to be done. Also, my dad's just messaged saying we're having an early tea at like 4 o'clock, so that's in like a few minutes, so that is all good. Not that I'm really hungry at the moment, but you know, but yeah, so I've got till the end of season 6 to watch, and then I can watch a spin-off show, and then I'm going back to the normal Criminal Minds. But I'm hoping I can do that, or at least I want to get to the end of season 6 before I go away. But as well as that, I've also got YouTube subscription videos that I want to keep up to date with, which I am up to date on, I think, unless any more have been I was gonna say mainly up to date, apart from like yesterday's load, I think. Yeah, I'm somewhat up to date on that, but I'll probably watch some of that tomorrow. And then I'm also like nearly like 30 episodes of podcasts to watch, podcast episodes to watch, plus the, I'm gonna say like hundreds of whatever it is of the How I Sexted My Podcast, How I Sexted My Boss podcast episodes that I have to watch, and well, I listen to on Spotify. They have started doing it like video episodes, but I'm just gonna stick to listening to it on Spotify, because it's easier for me to track that way. But yeah, every other podcast I watch. But yeah, I've got like 30ish, I want to say, or nearly 30, between like, I think it's between 25 and 30 or so episodes to watch. Some of them are actually like book spoiler ones, where they talk about a book, like a monthly like book club thing where they've read a book and then they've like talked about the book. So I'm like, I kind of want to read some of the books that they talk about, so I've kind of like put them in a different section, different playlist, until I get the book, read the book, and then I'll listen to that podcast episode. So yeah, but I've also been listening to a lot of podcast episodes at the moment for the past couple of days, so I thought, you know what, I'll give myself a break of listening to it again for today and watch some Criminal Minds. So I'm going to do that, and go from there. But I might as well just go downstairs at the moment, since it's like 10ish or so minutes till tea, so I might as well go downstairs, fill up my water bottle, or fill up my water, it's not really a bottle, but fill up my water, and then make myself a drink for tea. I might have like some Pepsi or something to give me a bit of a boost of energy, chill downstairs until tea, have tea, and then sort that out, and then come upstairs and do some reading. But I also need to edit this and get this uploaded, so I need to do that as well. So I might quickly edit this beforehand. But yeah, so I will see you guys Wednesday for a makeup video, and then see you guys next Sunday for another vlog. So see you guys then. Bye.